my God, look how giant my knife is. I have a giant knife.
It's like a sword.
That is terrifying, Roula. That is not normal.
I have a giant bread knife that comes with a sheath like I'm in Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
Looks like the kind that when you open a champagne bottle, you know how they
that thing.
open the cork?
Yeah, take your thumb right off. This knife, my husband is the bread man, and it actually says bread man in the metal of the knife.
But
it's like forged in fire.
Forged, yeah.
Forged
He
in
walked
fire.
past security with that?
I know, right? It was in a bag. It was in a bag.
I think we need new security.
I don't think our security
in
can
a
do
bag.
anything about it.
Come on,
Right.
bro.
That is terrifying. I was not expecting that.
You didn't see how big it was?
No.
It's like,
oh,
I
my
can't
God.
believe this
That's
is
like
the death of
It's
you.
probably a foot long.
Yeah.
Longer,
Yeah.
right?
You'd see
longer
that in
now.
The Walking Dead or...
This is crazy.
That's longer than a foot. That's about a foot and a half.
That's
God, it is.
terrifying.
That's like,
Big knife.
put two of those up, that's taller than Kevin.
I know the knife is more impressive than I think what the Trite Tuesday dip is going to be. But okay, so I was at Costco, where you walk in for one thing and you walk out $400 poorer. And I didn't realize I was going to come across this. It was like meeting Santa Claus over spring break. I'd gone to my friend's house, and she had like a little appetizer tray out with some sliced cucumbers and veggies and whatnot. And she had this like white looking dip I've never seen before, and I didn't even ask what it was. I tried to go, oh my God, what is that? And she goes, oh my God, I got this at Costco. It's so delicious, isn't it?
Now, I've seen this at Costco, but I've never had the guts to buy it because I'm just like, I don't know.
It's called
Yeah.
Toom, Toom,
Toom.
garlic dip. And on the top, it says, flavor like whoa, yum.
Oh,
Like,
boom.
whoa, like,
Boom.
whoa.
Ooh.
Yeah, it says that. Flavor like whoa, yum.
So we're going to need some serious scope after this.
It is not as offensive as you think. That's why I said it's polarizing. You're either going to love this or you're going to think, I can't.
Oh, gosh.
It's
okay.
got lemon, it's got garlic, that's most and sea salt. That's mostly the three ingredients. But of course, they have like citric acid for preservation. And
But we got that awesome bread, so I think it's going to be.
All right,
Yeah.
Yes.
So here's what I did. I was going to bring y'all, I brought just some plain old water crackers. It has no salt on it, so it doesn't interfere with the dip. My husband is the bread man. For those that are newer to the show, that's his nickname because he's the Bread Man Baking Company at Breadman Co. on Instagram. You can see all the delicious bread. It smells amazing.
But now you
Last night he
buy
was
his
in the,
bread like the old days.
Right. I mean, Whole Foods still, I think, for a limited time, and different restaurants you might
A lot
be
of
eating
restaurants
his
you
food.
probably eat and you don't
Yes.
realize.
You don't realize it's his. But he was just making bread for fun last night. And he goes, should I put something in this? Because I already made a plain one. I go, oh, I don't know. We have some Kalamata olives, the Greek olives. He goes, yeah, I'll just do that. He hasn't made an olive loaf in a long time for us. So he baked it fresh this morning, and I've sliced it up. So I have a paper napkin. I'm trying to keep everything as...
I feel like I have to put out
Pass
my
that-
hands
pass
like
that to
a
Ryan.
peasant child.
Yes.
I have sliced
That's what they did back in the
Please, Mom.
during the Depression.
I have
Take
sliced
more.
up
Bread
the bread
for the poor.
slices.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So everybody gets a hot slice of Kalamata olive loaf, and you're supposed to wait for the dip. Also, Ryan, I know it's hard to do
Right,
that.
dude,
I'm
it's straight in
hungry.
his mouth.
What?
And here's Sam, you get a giant good end corner. Oh no, you want the end corner or no? Whatever you want.
It's fine.
Crispy.
What do you want,
Are
Sam?
you sure?
Okay.
Yes.
And
Okay,
where
okay.
you can really dip in there.
Sorry.
And because we are Germy pants in here, I have made everybody a little cup with a spoonful of Toom,
Thank you.
Toom, garlic
T-O-M-B?
dip.
What?
Yeah, putting me in a tomb.
Toom garlic dip. And
You
here's
smell it. If I can even smell, I can't.
you can smell the garlic
I can
for
smell it.
real.
Yeah.
For real.
Okay.
I feel like I know this should not linger because when I had it at spring break, it didn't linger with us all. But it is very strong.
Special K just kind of gagged.
That's strong.
So either you're going to like the dip or
I
you're
eat
not.
it?
Did you already try it?
Wait, did you put it on the bread or you
Yes,
just scooped?
I'm like
Okay.
spreading it like
Because
a
you have a
bagel.
spoon,
Can I have it now?
I thought you just like scooped this.
Oh my God.
That's garlicky.
Is it good or bad?
Oh my God, it's so garlicky.
It is garlic
Is
dip
it?
with
Wow.
lemon. But
It's like sucking on a garlic clove.
Oh my God, it's so garlicky.
strong.
Did
I
you put
love
that
it.
much on? Like
I
you're
love
supposed to put it on
Look
like
how much
butter?
I'm using. Look how much I'm doing.
I ain't gonna be kissing anybody after this.
Good Lord.
Were you going to, right?
Yeah.
There's nobody to
That's your
kiss.
favorite thing to say.
Is
I
this
love
gonna-
it. Do you
I
like it,
feel like
Mom?
my acid reflux
I
is
love
gonna
it.
flare.
I love it.
I use garlic
It's a
a
little
lot
strong.
when I'm cooking.
I like the lemony of it. The
It
lemon
reminds
of it
me
is
of
so
hummus
good.
a little bit.
Really?
Like the consistency.
Yeah, I
Like
see
the
what you
Kazra
mean.
hummus. Okay, we're all having full mouths, but
Wow.
Kazra next door is a Mediterranean restaurant that has really fantastic hummus, but is mostly garlic
it's
with a
the
little
best.
bit of chickpea.
Yeah.
Don't get me
Hummus-
wrong. I'm going to finish this whole thing off.
Oh, are you good? So you like it?
It is so damn strong, but I love
And
it.
it's
I like it.
addiction. Isn't it addicting? It is addicting. Like you can't stop
Good
eating it for some
Lord.
reason.
But if you go somewhere afterwards, it's like.
Yeah.
You're
Well,
gonna
I don't know. I feel like there's
It's gonna
enough
be
lemon
rough
to cut
after
it.
today.
Let's just see. Y'all give me
No.
the report back. because I feel like this is so much lemon in here. It's not like that time that I told you guys on Palm Sunday. It's very traditional for the Greeks to have fish with beets and all these vegetables and garlic. And oh my God, the garlic Tasso my husband was like, you still smell like garlic 2 days later.
Oh, God.
I can eat this Toom garlic dip, excuse me, and you can't. I feel like it doesn't linger.
I think you have to eat this at home.
Yeah.
With your loved one. And
It's really strong, Rolla. I mean, like, I love garlic myself.
Partner needs a wife.
So overpowering. Like, I feel like I'm going to knock myself out with my own breath.
Toom, Toom. Toom, garlic dip. It's a yellow container. You can't miss it at Costco. And it says flavor like whoa, yum, boom.
Flavor like whoa.
Smell like
Dip it, spread it, sauce it.
You're right.
Toom, Toom.
I can't stop eating it.
You just can't stop eating it. It's insane.
$8.
It's great with cucumbers. It's great with carrots. It's great with crackers. It's great with this bread.
I need to cut
what's the
it.
price?
God,
too
I think
strong.
maybe it was
You're
like
right,
6
Sam.
something.
If you watered it down a little bit, it's too strong.
I need to cut it.
You
I
wanna
don't know
try it
what
with
you
a
would
water
cut
It's
it.
not good date food.
Mayonnaise.
No, God, no. I would
no.
never put mayonnaise.
But like, how would you use this? It said as a sauce.
I'm
Are they
sure
talking
you
like
could-
you
Maybe-
put
what
like
if
make
you
it
put
like an
A dab will do
Alfredo?
you.
On a
You
roast
wanna
beef
try the
sandwich.
burger? Oh, I bet
Maybe.
that would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Anybody
would
want
be
to
good
try
on
the
a
water
sandwich.
cracker, or y'all just want to keep eating bread?
I just love the
This
bread.
bread is so good.
It's
The
so
bread saved.
good.
If it was just a cracker,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, no
maybe.
offense.
Kev, you got dip in your
I think the
beard.
cracker's still really good, too. But this is so addicting. We're going to eat the whole cup.
It's
I
really
gave
good.
everybody a soup spoon size serving, and we're going to eat it
if
all.
you love garlic, definitely get this stuff too.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's called
It's
For the
available
garlic
other places
lovers.
like Kroger, H-E-B.
I've never seen it anywhere, but that's why I said it was like
look it
meeting
up.
Santa Claus when I saw it, because my friend had it at spring break. Shout out to you, Jen Angel. And then I saw it at Costco, and I go, oh my God, that's what Jen had. I've never seen it at H-E-B or
You like it
Kroger. I'm loving this, dude.
Yeah, no, here it is. I just looked up Toom Garlic Dip Original. It's carried at H-E-B, Costco, The Rounds. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so H-E-B, I haven't looked hard enough then.
I've been
how much?
cooking with black garlic lately. Have you guys ever had that? It's like super garlicky
Why is it gotta be
garlic.
black?
What?
Why it gotta be black? But
They have black garlic. Black
You're telling us.
super-
I can't pick it.
Yeah, why is
it's super garlicky because I haven't been able to like satisfy that garlic
Oh, it's got
craving.
more
This is going to
attitude.
do it.
Yeah, this will do it. If you really love garlic.
Sam, how's
Yeah.
it treating you? Because with your pregnancy palate, is it different? Like, do you like it or not like it?
I don't know.
I don't think she likes it. Look at her face.
No, I'm torn.
She didn't eat her way through it though. She don't
No,
like it
not
like
like
we
y'all. Not like y'all.
I mean, it's like I can't stop.
did. No, mine's
I'm
gone.
really nervous
Yeah.
that it's just gonna linger in my mouth.
It's good.
It's fine.
I love
no,
it.
it's not because then
The people playing for the secret sound can't smell your breath through
Can
the
I
radio.
get this? Can I get that smell
Nobody
out of my
can
mouth?
smell our breath through the radio.
You can like taste it. I
You feel
love
like
the
you're
bread
gonna
though.
sweat it out your pores.
People are saying $7.
Is it $7 for Toom?
$6.99. I love how they do $6.99.
Yeah,
$6.22 at H-E-B.
You get a lot.
You do get a lot. I mean, this is what? How much? A pint?
How long does it
Or a
last?
quart? This
What's
is a
the
pint.
Fast as you can eat it, baby.
The bottom, what's it say?
On the
It's
bottom
expired.
it says,
expiration.
enjoy by August 18.
It's a long time.
Oh,
Because
now
it's
listen
garlic
to
and
this.
lemon. Think about that.
You
It's
can
just
get it
garlic
on
and lemon.
Amazon, y'all, for $4.79. So it's much cheaper on Amazon.
But I'd rather buy it cold.
What's the size? The ounces?
Yeah. Especially I don't want it delivered to my
Pulling it
door
up.
if it's not going to stay cold.
It's the same size as that one.
He needs to
Whatever
stay
it
cold.
looks identical.
Yum 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 yum.
Shout out to my husband Tasso.
I don't
This
know.
bread is
Yeah.
delicious.
Like, I like
I love
it.
the bread.
I don't know if I'd buy it, though.
No, absolutely
Too
not.
strong.
I love
I
it.
would definitely.
I love it.
Now you're
You'd
talking
buy
about
it.
carrots being up in there.
Yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
let me find out.
Like I
It's
love
so
the garlic
fresh.
sauce from Papa John's.
Man, he turned around. Kevin.
No, this is way
Yeah.
better.
Like I'm not a huge
Yeah,
fan
at
of
first
this.
he was like,
From
yeah.
choking
It
on
was
the garlic.
overpowering. It was
It
so
is very
overpowering
Now
at
he's
first.
obsessed.
But after the fifth bite, you're like, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
perfect for like a beach day or like a pool
100%.
day.
And it's very
A
fresh
beach
with
day.
Oh,
Yeah.
with
Get
beer?
out of
Come
here.
on. A nice beer with this.
You better
Spring
go
break,
from the
Sam.
other side of the beach. I do not
Sam,
want to
at
smell
spring
you.
break, it was pool time. It was, veggie tray.
I can't.
It was so fresh with sliced cucumbers and carrots. It was delicious. We ate almost the whole tray with this Toom dip.
I'll stick to my
Love
ranch.
it. Love it. Thank you, Tasso, for bringing up the hot bread.
Yes,
Thank
the
you
bread
so
is
much.
delicious.
So good.
All right, so coming up next, we want to take your calls after we finish eating all of our food in here at 833-390-KRBE. What has everybody else done, but you haven't? One time we asked this question and somebody called our show who had never left the city limits ever. Like never left Houston.
What was the guy with the elevator?
He'd never taken an elevator
He
before.
worked on the
Because he
eighth,
was- he was
eighth
scared
floor.
of elevators?
And he never took an elevator. And he had to walk up 8 floors every day.
He was very fit. But he just didn't want to be in an elevator. So he's like, no. But see, that's more like a fear thing. This is more like you just didn't do
Never
it.
did it though.
True. They could both
What
fall
about
in that.
love? That could be fear. You could be 34 years old and no one's ever told you, or you never said I love
Or
you.
you've never fallen in love.
Is that fear?
All right. Well, I mean,
Airplanes. Never been on an airplane. You're 34.
Fear.
Is that
Could be
maybe that's
fear.
what keeps people from doing these things?
Or maybe it's money. Like, I don't have any interest in going anywhere. I'll just watch it on,
like one
on
thing
TikTok.
that I can't believe you've never done: go on a cruise.
Yeah, I don't do that.
You're
Haven't done it.
34. Never been on a cruise.
Never. Can you believe it? I have 14 kids at 34. I don't know when I had the time. All right, 833-390-KRVE. What have you never done that is very common that everybody else has? We'll talk to you next on The Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's KRVE. Let's do it with more of the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
Okay, we're asking a question right now. What's something that everybody else has done and you've not done it?
Yeah, 833-390-KRVE. Whether it's just you don't want to, you haven't had the opportunity, you're too scared, you don't have the
wanna.
money, and you just don't care. So there's some people who just don't care. Like, I've never been on an airplane and I don't care.
Like roller coasters. They're so much fun.
Oh, I love them.
But there's a lot of people out there that
Won't do it.
no desire. Like,
Elizabeth is up first at 833-390-5723. Hi, Elizabeth. Good morning.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning. What is that thing?
Hold on. Real quick. I want to ask your age, Elizabeth. What's your age?
I am 28.
28 years old.
Okay.
What is it that you have not done that a lot of people have?
Okay, I have not watched a single Star Wars anything
wow.
at all.
Do you feel like you're missing out at all when people say jokes? Or
You're not.
May the fourth be with you.
Stop that. Just watch the original
I know.
trilogy.
When I was like 18, I worked at with older people. When I'm talking about like they had cassettes. I mean, they knew floppy disk and everything, and they informed me. One guy even's like, hey, they're very fanatic. They're like, this is the order you're supposed to watch it. To understand.
Oh, yeah, that's right. That's right.
And it turned you off.
And so he got a whiteboard and he put it like the timeline and everything.
Oh, God.
A whiteboard. He got
Well, he's a
real
little-
involved with
He's
that
a
one.
little too hardcore into
A
it.
whiteboard.
Go outside, nerd. Go. I ain't got time to be distracted by your worthless chime-ins. Go on.
Where those chime-ins. All right, so that turned you off because the person got way too deep to show you the whiteboard and the order you should watch all of the Star Wars movies. So that now you just have zero interest to ever watch even one.
You've been in 28 years. I say don't waste
Yeah,
your
don't
time.
do it. I haven't watched it either, girl.
But have you know the
What?
phrases,
You haven't seen
right?
either? My
Like-
wife hasn't.
Like Luke, I'm your father, or whatever the
Yeah.
phrase is that he said.
But that's
get
it.
I am your
Okay.
father.
All right, Elizabeth. So, not a total shocker because for a long time I hadn't watched anything either. And then I got on
I just
board.
feel like Roula you need to get your son watching
Yeah.
Marvel movies, get him into Marvel and
Yeah,
Star
that I'm all
Wars.
about.
So much
Not
joy
Star
it can
Wars.
bring.
Harry Potter.
Yes.
I never watched Harry Potter, but
I try to get my kids into
My
Harry
daughter
Potter. I got the
loved
books
it.
for them. I want them to read them first.
great.
But
it's good stuff
Didn't
for
stick
kids
it
to
really
read
is.
and get in that whole world. They can wear cloaks.
And
Invisibility cloak.
after they finish the book, you can make it a reward that you get them the movie or have a special movie.
Or go to
night.
Universal, where they have
Ooh.
Harry Potter
Harry
World.
like
money.
Hogwarts.
So fun.
All right, so it's the 28 Club here on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric because Valerie is also 28, and we're talking about things that other people have done, and you've never done it. Hi, Valerie. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Morning.
So at 28 years old, what have you still not done?
I've never gotten on a plane before.
Oh, really? No.
Are you
Why is
scared
that?
of it, or you just haven't had an opportunity to travel?
No, I am terrified of heights. And especially like road trips, like I like to be in the front where I can see what's coming ahead, and just like the fear of like letting somebody else take control is kind of scary.
But why don't you use an inside aisle seat? That way you're not looking out the window at how high up you are.
I have considered it a lot, which is rare because this year there's been so much talk about the planes and stuff having accidents, and so
Scary
now
nemesis.
I'm like, I was so close. I was going to book a flight this year. Now I'm like, I'll wait 10 years.
Has this impeded your
You'll get better in 10 years.
enjoyment of family stuff? Because I'm sure your family probably wants to travel with you, or if you ever try to do vacation, and you're like, yeah, Valerie's not going to come. It involves an airplane.
Yeah, that's the case. I was really intrigued this year. I was like, I'm going to start small. I'm going to go to Dallas. Let's go do a quick, short trip and see how I
It's
feel.
45
and then,
minutes.
Yeah, I can do that. I think I could do that. Just get the feel before you do long distance.
You do know that statistically it is the safest form of travel. You're
doesn't help you in your fear, though.
You're far more likely to lose
but
your
if you
life on our
you could just
Houston roads.
You can pull over and just get out of your car.
Right. And she said she's
Right.
scared
True.
of heights.
and you don't even feel
I
it.
have gone on a cruise, though.
Oh, you have? All right, Valerie. I've never
Yeah.
on a
But
cruise.
that's high up, but you're on the top of the.
Oh, yeah. Isn't
ship?
that's
Yeah, it's like
so
16
tall.
stories if
So
you
you just don't
fell.
go to the edge and look over at the water, or how do you handle that?
That was kind of scary. Actually, during the day was great. There's so much distraction, but at night when it's like pitch black, it's just like it's kind of weird. But it was a great. I would recommend 10 out of 10 to go.
You know what? I would say, Valerie, for you to try to make Dallas or like Austin or San Antonio or New Orleans one of your first flights, it could backfire on you because of all the travel I've done in my life. And I feel like I've been on a lot of planes for long distances, Australia, Italy. The most terrifying 2 plane rides of my life where I thought we were dead was going to Dallas and New Orleans because of the weather. It was just these
Think about it, you don't
fluke
get up.
random things.
You like go through those clouds and that.
Yes, I
you're so
thought, great,
close.
the shortest flight of my life is going to take me out. This is terrifying. And I'm like, great. I don't know, something about the Dallas flight.
Go somewhere for like 2-hour flight.
Say it again?
Yeah.
She went somewhere for 2 hours.
That's a Chicago flight, isn't it? Not
That's
2
like
hours?
2.5.
Yeah.
And it
Or go to
also
Mexico,
depends.
Florida. Go to
Yeah.
Puerto Vallarta or
No, Puerto
Cancun.
Vallarta's full. Go to
He
where
doesn't
air
want you there.
goes.
Go to Cabo.
Valerie, let us know how it goes. Let us know how it goes.
Cabo's the way to go.
We're asking the question, what have you never done that is something that's so common for everybody else to have done? Ivan, or is it Yvonne, is up next. Hi, Ivan. Good morning. IVAN.
Good morning.
Hi.
Morning. What is
Ivan.
something that you haven't
Wait,
done?
well, first tell us how old you are. I want to know how old you are before you tell us what it is.
I'm 33.
33
Okay.
years old. What have
Okay.
you never done?
I've never been to the beach.
No.
Hold on. You know it's like 48 minutes from here to water, depending on where you
Yeah,
live.
I don't like the ocean. I don't want to be near the ocean.
You have fear?
That's why.
Yeah, why is it if you've never been to it? Why? Movies?
I'm scared of what's unknown.
But just to like
In the
go to
water.
the seawall to just look at the water also scares you? You don't have to get in it. You could just look at it.
No, I'm okay. I'm actually good not being close to the beach or being around the beach.
Okay.
So if
Hey,
somebody
it's not
says,
for
hey,
you.
let's go to Galveston for today. I've got these free passes to stay at the Galvez and have a meal and buffet and all the whole thing is free, Ivan. You'll be like, no, I'm okay.
I'll be like, have fun.
That's amazing.
What about, he knows
Wow.
what he likes and what he doesn't like.
What about a lake? Would you get in a lake?
I've been to a lake. I haven't gone into it. I've been to a lake though.
Okay.
Lagoon?
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
like the
come down to
lagoon.
the Lagoon Fest.
Yeah,
That was
come
really
out this
not
Saturday.
scary.
You can see through all the way to your feet.
Is
A
it 'cause you
lagoon,
can't see?
typically you can't see, but
Right, but
Lagoon
this one-
Fest is
Fest you
clear.
can.
But if you went to like Cancun or something and that water.
Oh, it's so
Oh,
beautiful.
good
you
question.
can see your feet. You can see
Yeah.
fish. You can see things underneath you.
What about that?
Nah, I'm just. There's something about water that doesn't go well with me. The closest thing I'll get to water on me is a pool or taking a bath.
I was going to ask you about that. What about a swimming pool? Is that, Do you feel comfortable in a pool?
Yeah, I feel comfortable in the pool. I know that there's nothing under there that could drag me down.
Oh.
Okay, I
So
hear
it's the
ya.
creatures that really freak you out. Like, you don't know
Ocean marine life.
what's
Yeah.
in there.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
Are you married? Are you in a relationship, Ivan?
I'm married.
Okay, does your wife ever want to go to a beach vacation and they just leave you behind, or y'all just don't even consider beach vacations? Because that's a very common vacation to go to the beach.
That's cheaper.
She's going to have to bribe me because she loves the water, so I don't know how she's going to do it, but she's going to have to do something.
Yeah, you
How
kids
how
might
long have
want
y'all
it.
been married?
We've been together 12 years and married 6.
And in
Okay.
all this time, there's never been a vacation where she said, I really want to go to the beach, Ivan. I'll just leave you behind. And she went. That's never happened. She has also denied herself the water.
She hasn't denied herself. It's just we haven't really been able to get to that point yet where
Okay.
she wants to go to the beach.
Oh, okay.
But I know like her favorite animal is a dolphin, so I know I got to go.
Do you have
eventually.
kids?
What are your what are your
I
last
have a
3
2-year-old.
2-year-old.
What are your last 3 vacations you did together? Like did you go
Yeah, where'd y'all go?
Disney or
No, we went to the last one. We went to Aspen, Colorado to ski.
Oh, that's pretty.
That's
Okay.
fun.
That's
Oh, that's
mountains.
cool.
and
Yeah.
snow.
You're
You
not
got
scared of
creatures
that.
up in the mountains.
You know when snow
just the
melts,
water.
it turns into water.
Don't scare him.
All right, Ivan, thanks for sharing your story. That's really shocking to us. 33 years old. We live so close to Galveston. Ivan has never been to the beach and will not go to the beach.
Yeah, if you grew up in like the Midwest where I grew up, I could see. Okay, you just don't want to fly there. You don't want to.
Sure, but it's right here so close.
Sometimes, though, when you try things that you would normally never want to, you realize, like, wow, I've been missing out.
That's what
This is
sucks.
amazing.
You miss out.
All right, let's go to Cheyenne on the line at 833-390-KRBE. We're asking you, what have you never done that everybody else has done? This is kind of an interesting one, Cheyenne. I don't know how people are going to get on this one. Hi, Cheyenne. Good morning.
Good morning. How are y'all?
Great.
Morning.
How old are you?
I'm 28.
28.
Oh,
28 is
There are a lot of 28-year-olds.
They're all your peeps.
28 Club.
Yes,
All right.
right? We're all the same age.
That's right.
Yeah.
Everybody in this room is 28.
Often
Kevin was
say-
8 when we
I
started.
said that I do not put my purse on the ground. I see so many women at restaurants, at events, their purse is on the ground,
No,
under
terrible.
the chair, underneath them.
Don't do it.
Well,
Don't do
that's,
it.
yeah, that's bad
At
hygiene.
No,
the gym, anywhere. They're oblivious and their purse is under the seat, on the ground.
Now, give me your reason, because I'm going to tell every woman listening why this is a horrible idea for many reasons. But what's your reason for never putting your purse on the ground?
I've always been told, I mean, you can look it up. It's just always been said, if you put your purse on the ground, it sucks your wealth from you.
Yeah.
It sucks your
If
wealth.
you put your purse on the ground,
Really?
it's never full of money.
Why?
A, it's an old wives' tale.
Yes.
B,
It's a wife's tale.
the dirtiness, disgustingness
That's what I
of a
was
floor
thinking.
on the
Yeah.
bottom of your purse, especially bathroom floors, nasty.
Yes.
Number 3,
Yes.
it is one of the most common ways to have your purse stolen from you.
Absolutely.
Because the person will
Yes.
walk near your table and you are oblivious, and with his or her foot,
just tiptoeing
she
by.
will. I've seen this guy. He was a serial thief, purse thief. He would hold a jacket like next to him, long, not over his arm. He'd hold the jacket like down in front of his
so it
leg.
covers it.
He would walk close to your table, and you're just talking to your friend, and with his foot, he'd snake your purse closer to him, closer to him, closer to him.
That
He'd
sucks.
snake it away from you. He'd bend down, put it inside the jacket, and walk off.
Wow.
So never,
Yes,
ladies,
like
never,
those
ladies.
people, they say they hit you on one side and they take something from the other side of you.
Yeah, no, don't do it. I really
Yeah.
feel like I wish more
Don't do it.
restaurants could get on board with this, because I don't think this is something that they think about. To
They
put
should have
hooks,
that little chair.
yes, or hooks under every table.
I've
Like if
seen
you're
the
at a high
stand.
bar
Yes.
top, you need like a hook under there.
Yeah.
Yeah, some
Because you're in
places
that
have
bar
them.
stool, and you don't put on the back of your chair.
Yeah, I've been in restaurants where they have, like, it's about a 3.5 foot high
That thing takes up
bar,
space.
and they just have
But
a
that's
hook
fancy
on it.
restaurants.
Yeah.
Those are your places, right?
Not anymore.
You were
were
spotted
just
at that
spotted
Turner's
there.
Cut.
We know where you were
Saturday
saying.
night.
So I feel like if you're a restaurateur, you're renovating, or maybe you want to add this, I
Little
think
hooks.
it's really important for, especially for women, to feel safer about their stuff. Have some kind of a hook under the table, under the bar stool, at the bar high tops.
One of those things that you can, it goes to the table. Like it goes around the purse.
It used to be called a purse hook. I had one for a long
And then-
time. It's
Yeah.
like almost
And
magnetized.
it had a weight or something on
It
it.
had a weight
Yeah,
on it,
I
and you would
never
hook your
bought one of
purse. I
those.
did.
I thought
And
I
it-
saw Roula with that.
I
think
did.
I'm sure she
My wife
did.
would
KRBE gave them away.
yes, we had them. We had KRBE
That
purse
is
Brandis.
hooks.
hilarious.
My wife would never use that.
No, it was cute. They had some cute ones, but sometimes the lip of the table was too fat to use it. Or now I just wear crossbody and I just never take my purse off.
Yep.
Because I'm just like, I
You
can't.
eat with your purse on?
Hell yeah, I do. Somebody's going to take it. We've talked about this all the time when you put your purse next to you in the chair and somebody just walks right off with
No,
it.
you're not in a nice purses aren't your thing. So is
I
that
am
your
not.
thing?
I
You
don't
have a
spend
purse?
money on expensive purses. I have like a
Like
couple
Sam
of expensive
likes
purses,
purses.
but I am not an everyday expensive purse.
But I've
girl.
seen you,
Not
what
every
you
day.
bring in studio is the size of a small piece of luggage.
Yes, I know. You love to tell everyone that for 22 years, but it's my work bag.
Yeah.
So just like anybody else who has a job, ladies have a work bag, and then you've got your purse for fun.
And it says purse on the floor will make you go poor.
That's right.
Money out the door. People are saying,
Money
too.
out the door. Yeah, it's like giving somebody shoes as a gift. They're going to walk out of your life. So don't give shoes as a
Or
gift.
scissors. You
cut the friendship.
Cut the
Is that why
friendship.
Ryan kept giving you shoes, Kev?
So I can walk out of his
He was hoping.
Soap
No, Kevin
also.
and I have the same size foot, believe it or not.
If you
but
give
he's
somebody
3 feet taller than me.
That's true.
So it's easy for him to fall over.
Well, he's 3 feet taller than you because apparently he's got some thickness
Lips.
to those soles there.
Watch
Brian
Saturday
found
Night
some.
Live. They did a whole
wait,
skit on a guy
real
with small
thickness.
feet. Remember, Kev?
Yes,
was so stupid,
yeah.
but baby
She found
feet.
a baby shoe.
Was this last episode?
Yeah.
yeah, it was
awful.
dumb.
Oh man,
She found a baby shoe. She's like, oh, I want a baby. And she looks over. It's Walter Cougans, whatever,
Hawkins, yeah.
with his small little feet.
Oh my
He's got
God.
small
That's
feet.
my shoe.
Okay.
gotta watch
Also,
the clip.
if you give soap to a friend, it washes away the friendship. So if you give them a penny with the soap, or like ask them for a penny, it's like they bought the soap from you, so it keeps the friendship alive.
Yes, and that's what. Same thing with the scissors. My mom would tape a penny to it so that I could purchase it from her.
Correct.
Ah.
All little old wives' tales. Tomorrow on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric. More
don't.
old wives' tales. Coming up next, we have a
Why do
chance for
they
you.
call them wives' tales?
Because a bunch of yayas, a bunch of like grandmas that made it up, little old wives. Okay, coming up next.
watching Fox News and I have the opinion of this.
Well, we're going to give you a chance to join us at Lagoon Fest, Texas this coming Saturday. It is a free event. We'll explain that, but we also have tickets for you again to Lagoon Fest. We'll explain it next in Scoop on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
This is Celebrity Scoop
On the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
It's brought to you by Taquerias Arandas. And this Saturday at 11 a.m., you will find us doing our podcast called The Raw Feed, live on the road in front of an audience. It's called The Raw Feed Roadshow. We're doing it at Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill. And it starts at 11 a.m. Well, where's the Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill? Now, listen, if you've ever been to Lagoon Fest, Texas, or you've driven by it on 45, Lagoon Fest, Texas is a giant, clear lagoon. Basically, think of a pool, but it's giant. It's a lagoon. It's clear all the way down to the bottom. And if you don't go into the Lagoon Fest entrance, you go around to the Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill, because this is a subdivision. Lagoon Fest is basically their community pool on
So
the
it's
one
in a
side.
neighborhood.
What a life, man. That sounds fun.
And the subdivision has this awesome bar and grill.
Yes.
That is the scene of where we are going to be under shade recording our podcast on the road, and we invite you to come watch. The first 104 people that come to the Raw Feed Roadshow will be gifted with access to Lagoon Fest, Texas for afterwards to enjoy a day in the sun. So we have a pair of tickets right now to get a step up on that. You don't have to be one of the first 104 people. You'll just already have your tickets right now if you're caller 10 at 833-390-KRBE. Now, why would you need tickets? Well, you want to enjoy Lagoon Fest, Texas, even though coming to see us is for free.
Yeah, you're down there. You might as well go have some fun.
Yeah, enjoy the show and then take a dip.
So Blue Lagoon Bar and Grill is what you're going to put in your GPS if you want to come meet us on Saturday morning at 11 a.m. That's May 17th. More information is at krbe.com, where you will also get info on the secret sound. You'll get information on secret contests. You'll be part of our show with roses and whatnot. That's all at krbe.com. Also, the times of the secret sound are just listed there, by the way. Just telling you a secret. By the way, secret sound's $520 so far. We got 4 more chances today to play Secret Sound. All right, so we're talking about the things that are happening in pop culture that didn't really age well. One of those was Sean Diddy, Puff Daddy Combs hosting the VMAs one year and having Derek Jeter talk about how awesome his parties are. We're like, ugh.
Well, now that we know what those parties entailed, it's pretty horrific.
And I was saying, I don't know if I said it on the air or off the air. I was watching a repeat of Schitt's Creek. I know it's not called Schitt's Creek, but for the purpose of me not being able to say the word, there's a line in there where Moira and Johnny were talking about how hip and cool they were back when they were rich and they were at Diddy's parties. And I was like, oh, that doesn't
We used to do that. We used to brag. Oh, we went to Diddy's party at Hush.
Oh, that's right. He did have
but
one
we
here.
didn't know how it was going to end.
Really
Well, yeah, they
So-
were probably a little different than
So-
us.
That's
So,
funny.
yeah,
I kind of have a different experience there.
Yeah, once you left the club, I think it
While
was
you
a little
guys were
different.
outside enjoying a drink, and my cooter was upside down in the bathroom behind someone named Mr. Diddy.
In case it's too much for you
love that.
to follow this trial, here's the
It's
takeaway
way
from the
too much.
first day. I know, it's a lot.
Golly.
The takeaways from just the first day of the trial.
Yes.
Now, Sean Combs faces 5 criminal counts. 1 count of racketeering conspiracy. 2 counts of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion. 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. He has vociferously, and that's the word.
Now, what does
used.
vociferous
Like
mean?
with
Conviction?
loud, like I deny these allegations against me.
Okay, he's strongly
Vociferously.
denying all these.
Prosecutors alleged in their opening remarks that Sean Combs used his fame and power to run a criminal enterprise that facilitated these drug-fueled freak-offs involving paid sex workers. He allegedly used violence and coercion to force the participation of the victims. The defense in its opening statement admitted, because you got to come out with the guilt, admitted that Sean Combs was a jealous man and occasionally was violent. But they insisted that all these alleged victims participated willingly in his life. The defense said his physical abuse and, quote, love of baby oil is not a federal
He had like,
crime.
what did they, 10,000 tubes of baby oil?
I think it's just
Insane.
the drug and the people. You hear the stories that people
Yes.
were drugged. That's
So many
If
people
you
were
want to be a
dropped.
freak
I mean,
and do
that's
stuff,
rape.
that's
That's
fine.
rape.
Do a freak
That's-
off.
yeah, that's-
if you're saying, yes, I want to do that, that's
Yeah.
more power to you.
The first witness called to testify
Drugging them, that's wrong.
was a former hotel security guard who responded to the 2016 incident that we've all seen in the news a million times.
How did he keep that
where
towel
you
on?
see Cassie running down the hallway of the Intercontinental Hotel away from him, and he's in a towel, and he beats her up. He also said he was paid to have sex with her in 2012 and 2013.
Security guard?
He testified that he witnessed Sean Combs beating her at least one occasion and heard him yelling at her during a separate incident.
Oh, my God.
So that was the first witness on the first day. A lot more to come.
Jeez.
So my thing is, what's the outcome here? If you're him, you're like, okay, well, my life is over. I'm going to be in jail. The question is for how long, right? Does
Sounds
he
like
actually
life.
believe, is his defense team actually making him think, you got this. We'll get your probation. You'll be right back on your private jets.
Of course, they're going to say that because they want his money.
Right.
Yeah. But when the
No,
federal
come on.
government
Defense
comes
attorneys have
after
to be
you-
realistic with you. Eric, I know a defense attorney here in Houston that had to represent a very, very famous, horrible case. And she said to that person, listen, it's going to be bad. You're going to jail. We're just going to try not to get you that much time. You have to be honest with them to tell them you're going to go to jail. There's no way out of this. What we're going to try and do is not keep you there for 100 years. We'll try and get you out like in 10, right?
But then they'll be like, well, I'm going to find somebody that will get me out. You're out.
All right, fine. Go have
I
some.
mean, look,
hope you have
they're
lots of money.
also looking for
Well, he's a
technicalities.
billionaire.
Whoever would have thought, like when they put Bill Cosby in prison, that somehow he'd get out on a technicality, and he did.
Well, a lot of people
He
go to
wasn't
prison
there.
on,
He wasn't in jail
on
that long.
technicalities and get out of prison on technicalities.
We all knew he's guilty, but he got out on a technicality, so they'll look at that.
Well, it's only day one, guys. A lot more to come with this craziness. I don't really know how much I can stomach, but just wanted to share that first day shenanigans with you.
Hey, yo. It's time for What's Going Down, in H-Town on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.
104.1 KRBE.
We might be breaking a record high today. Houston's record high in temperature was back in 1907, where it hit 94 degrees. We might break that
Which
today.
is weird because, like, this morning coming to work, it was, like,
Feels
cool.
so nice.
Yeah, it was chilly.
Like, usually in the summertime,
Felt
when
good.
I'm walking outside, it feels like it's 95.
Yeah, it's already like 95, and people are running at
Muggy.
Memorial Park at 4 a.m. are already sweating because it's like 90.
For it to kick up a notch that big.
Yeah.
But our air quality is not that great. The American Lung Association just put out their 26th annual State of the Air report, and Houston, Texas ranks as the 7th worst in the entire United States of America for ozone pollution and the 8th worst for particle pollution. So our area, the Houston metro area, received an overall grade of an F. We have on average about 35 unhealthy ozone days
Don't
per
we
year.
always get bad grades? I feel like Houston always gets bad grades. We're just going to have
Well,
bad
there are
grades.
a lot of factors too. We get the Sahara dust, and they get the fires from Mexico.
It's funny how
that
we get
come
so
up.
used to the humidity, though. Like, I see so many people, like I went to Houston for the weekend. How come the humidity killed me? And all these people, there's one guy on TikTok's like, I was either going to move to Houston or North Carolina. And I'm so glad I picked North Carolina because I went down there and I was there for 2 days. It was awful.
Well, when you get off
Humidity.
The humidity is insane.
I'm just so used to it now.
when
It's
you
a
get
big
off the
adjustment.
plane and you come outside of the airport, it just hits you
Right on the
in
jetway.
face.
But our
I
hair
don't know.
is fabulous.
Amazing.
Your
I
skin's
don't know
gonna
how to
look
live
great.
without it.
Hair is fabulous.
100%. I don't know how to live
So-
without it. I have said for years,
Do you look
humidity
beautiful
is my hair product.
or do you not
Like
have
Denver is so
humidity?
dry. I remember like going in summertime.
and your hair's all
Lips
flat.
crack.
Yes.
I mean, I feel like my hair has volume because I don't have to try that hard.
Right.
It's just like,
the
okay.
humidity. Absolutely.
Is that something? You have to do that for
We
a
woke
parody.
up like this.
Humidity.
Humidity. Oh, yeah, you can do the parody song.
trying me.
Yes.
Humidity.
Humidity parody of Anxiety by Doechii. That's nice. All right, did you miss what happened on Revenge today? This is between two neighbors, and Evan is a bad guy. And Kim is
People said they're going to hook up.
You think?
they like each other.
Oh, yeah.
There was
There's
some playfulness in their banter.
some sexual tension in there.
You don't say you're going to do a favor to your neighbor while they're out of
Oh.
town and then just take their money for your own use. This is what happened. You'll hear way more about it next on the Roula and Ryan Show with Eric.